Calm down.
I've been cut off at a few bars in my lifetime, honestly.
See?
That's probably the worst part. Like, there was once where Ross cut me off, and like, I don't think I was that bad. I only say that because I can actually remember it. So, like, usually I'm blacked out when he cuts me off. That's fine. But I was like sitting there, and he's like, "Yeah, no, you need to at least wait."
Conversation.
Kids, is it time?
What?
Hmm?
What?
Oh.
Okay.
Get this started.
And now another episode of Pillow Talk in review.
How long did you work on that?
Just now.
Yeah.
Did that feel good?
Sounds
I
like
don't
you
know how good that
wrote
felt.
it on a Dixie cup.
Written on a Dixie cup.
And you wrote that on the way here. I wrote this theme song 5 minutes ago on my way here. Yeah, it's written on the back of a Dixie cup.
Who is that? Who is that guy that talks like this?
Which guy?
Is it Batman Country Dixie Cup writer?
Oh, I don't know. But it's definitely a thing, like a thing people spoof on. Oh, I wrote this on the back of a Dixie cup. Like that arrogant fucking, I wrote this song 5 minutes, people like that.
Oh, like the bar napkin.
Like a diner napkin is what I was gonna say.
Bar napkin.
I think Jack Black makes fun of it with Tenacious D one time too.
Oh, I mean, okay.
How could you write anything on a Dixie cup? It has that waxy.
What are you
I
talking
really don't
about?
know.
J.K. Rowling wrote the whole first Harry Potter book on a napkin.
I'm talking
Well,
about.
on multiple napkins.
I'm talking about Dixie cups now. No.
Well, why Dixie cup?
How many
It could
napkins?
be on anything.
You'd have to have a Sharpie, and it has to be a foam double cup if you're gonna write anything on anything.
And
That's
a lot of napkins, because those Harry Potter books are big.
Yeah.
How many? Is she just using full packages of F-naps?
I don't know.
But I mean, is paper that expensive?
I mean, trees are free,
I
Yeah.
mean,
so there's that.
Trees are actually.
well, I mean, when you're sitting at a diner and you're having a cup of coffee, you're having some lunch, and then all of a sudden an idea pops into your head. You have to have somewhere to write it down, or you forget it. It's the same thing as you. Why, you guys always have a notebook on you, but there was 1 or 2 times that Josh has come with notes on a napkin to do a podcast with us.
Yeah.
That
Because
is
he had it,
definitely
because he
true.
had a
Because he
thought
had
in
an
his
idea,
head,
and he had to
to
keep it.
write it down on something. So
Yeah.
it just so happened that a napkin was right there. You asked the waitress for a pen, and you just write it on a napkin.
Yeah, it works.
You see what I'm saying? So it's just
You made it sound
wherever
like she sat there at a bar and just had
Well,
like
no, actually, it
a
was-
moment
it
of
was-
genius clarity and just
actually, it
scribbled
was
down
at a
Harry
diner.
Potter.
So
She
bad.
was not having lunch and came up with Harry Potter.
Why do you gotta stink our podcast up talking about Harry Potter?
I'm not trying to. I'm just as an
I have to agree.
example.
I'm just being a dick. I'm sorry.
Yeah, yeah.
I agree though.
Harry Potter sucks.
I agree.
That's fine. You guys not like Harry Potter, but yet there's still a poster, Harry Potter poster, right behind your head. So
I'd
fuck off.
like to say I strongly contest to that poster.
Don't care.
We just want to pick on you.
Yeah.
Please, and I strongly contest Captain America.
Me
What?
too.
I am not a Captain
let's not
America.
lose our minds here.
It's okay. I'm not gonna.
What are
You
you
guys can
talking
hate on
about?
Harry Potter all you
She's
want.
Puerto
I
Rican.
am not
Steve
a Captain
Rogers?
America fan.
Steve Rogers, he's your captain too.
I'm not a Captain America fan at all.
You don't like
Alright.
Captain America?
He's handsome,
Don't care.
and he represents the wholesome.
So is
integrity
Val
of
Kilmer
America.
as Batman. What do you want me to say?
No, you're not. Val,
Like, the fuck?
Val Kilmer is creepy looking as shit.
He really is.
Even in Top Gun, he was creepy looking.
Okay, but
He was just skinnier and
no,
didn't have the
not
fat head he has now. He got like
Whatever.
he has like John Travolta fat head. Like
He's drinking too much.
yeah,
Probably.
exactly. He has the old like John Lithgow.
John
like,
Travolta, John Travolta is
just your
totally
heads
different
get
story,
your
okay?
heads just get fatter, like Steven Seagal.
Oh yeah.
Like if you watch
Well,
a Steven Seagal movie
he
from
got
the '80s,
he got way fatter in general.
yeah, his whole body just like
He bloated.
yeah, he blows up.
Proportionately,
It happens.
though, so.
Okay, it's called life.
No, it's not.
No, it's
Yeah,
really
it's-
not. Yeah, it's called a bad lifestyle.
It's called bad life choices.
Yeah.
We all saw what happened to Tony Soprano, James Gandolfini. He had a fat head too. Shit,
Yeah.
Shit, I got a fat head.
Yeah. You've actually mentioned this. But yeah, look at that fucking head.
Oh.
Look at that thing.
Okay, but he didn't. It was not that big when he was Batman.
His neck is strangling the tuxedo. Is what's happening. Shit is ridiculous.
Jesus
Fucking drink some
Christ,
water in
John.
between drinks every now and again, buddy. Oh man, who is that? Is that Steven Seagal? That
No,
can't
that's
be.
Val Kilmer.
Oh, that's Val Kilmer.
He looks like Steven Seagal in that, doesn't he?
It's the first Batman. It's the fucking he was the second Batman. Michael
Oh.
Keaton. Michael Keaton was the first Batman.
Well, Val
And
Kilmer
then
looks a lot worse now.
No, he was after George Clooney.
Who? Val Kilmer? Was he?
There's been so many retarded people being
Can we
Batman.
fact check that, Jamie? Thank you.
I think it's funny that within the Batman fan world, people really just argue about who was the better Batman.
Adam
It's
West.
true. Or what was the better Batmobile?
Or who was the
best
better
outfit?
Joker.
Look at that
Whatever.
giant fucking.
Yeah, that looks just like the picture you just showed me with sunglasses and a.
Yeah, same guy, same fat head.
But that is yeah. Look at that shit.
Wait a second. Now we need to see John Travolta's head up there.
Oh yeah.
I would say he looks more like John Travolta than
It's the same thing though.
I don't know.
But you got to get John Travolta without that swordfish shit, the soul patch
Oh,
thing.
the
that he
soul
was trying to
patch.
do.
Oh man.
Oh god, that thing was so annoying.
Yeah, it was weird.
Like that movie would have been so much better if I wasn't distracted by that soul patch thing.
How do you take him seriously? Like if he was holding the gun to me, I'd be like, bro, shave that thing. You can't have the key.
No, you're not
until you
lying at all.
shave.
You're not lying at all. It was fucking weird.
This so far looks like a really good tag team lineup.
It
These two
does.
guys together.
Seriously.
Oh yeah, see, they're fucking family members. They're cousins.
That's beautiful.
You're right.
That's-
Okay.
that's
I get
horrible.
that. But they're all older in these pictures. When Val
They look
Kilmer
like-
was Batman, he was not.
They look
that
like the
old.
Torrin fits in there too. They look like
Yeah,
the
Torin does fit in there.
the Koopa Troopas from the Mario movie. The ones that you shake back and forth in the elevator.
It's like the fathead dream team.
Dude.
Yeah, that's horrible. I'm gonna have nightmares.
That's pretty bad. What did we do?
Also, a person with a fat head. Derek Jeter has a fat head now.
Does he?
Now,
Really?
yeah.
Since he
after
stopped playing?
retired,
And,
yeah.
like, yeah, his face just exploded.
So he's just drinking.
No.
Isn't he dating someone that like we never thought he would date before? I don't know.
Didn't he date Madonna?
What?
Nah.
Did he fuck Madonna?
Jessica Alba, Jessica Biel.
Yeah, but that was a while ago.
Jessica
He
Rabbit.
was still playing. I'm talking about now. Like after he retired, he started dating someone else. I don't remember who it was though.
Wait, who?
Derek Jeter.
Mike Jones. So seriously though, Adam West was the best Batman.
I thought Adam West was the mayor of Quahog.
Yeah, he totally
Played
is.
by Adam
Okay.
West.
Mm-hmm.
Is that the same person? Really? Is it really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, Adam West. You see it in the credits that Adam West, voiced by Adam West.
Okay.
Yeah,
Well, that's pretty cool then. I guess.
I guess so.
All right, so fucking still looking at Val Kilmer Batman shit over here. So I think he was Batman before fucking Homeboy.
Michael Keaton was first.
Yeah, Michael Keaton.
And then it was
and
Clooney,
then Val.
right? Clooney and then Kilmer.
No, it goes Kilmer then
Kilmer,
Clooney.
Kilmer then Clooney.
See, this is what I'm talking about. This is
But
all anybody
Kilmer
ever
did
talks
two
about
movies, right?
when it comes to Batman.
Who was the Batman?
What about this
Kilmer
movie
did,
was better?
Batman Forever and Batman and Robin, right?
Yeah, and that was when
He did both of those.
Clooney was Batman and Robin.
Are you sure?
Still
Yes.
going.
Yeah.
I know that.
And then Kilmer did Batman and Robin.
No, Val Kilmer just.
And Robin never changed. He was always the same guy.
Yeah, he's the guy that does that show.
And so was Batgirl.
Doesn't
Or
him and LL Cool
Batgirl.
J? Him and LL Cool J.
Okay.
Fucking Chris O'Connell and LL Cool J got that fucking crime show on NBC where they run around Miami as undercover cops.
Oh, I thought you were talking about.
No.
Okay, yeah. Michael Keaton did Batman and Batman Returns.
What does it even matter? Adam West was the best Batman.
What the fuck ever. Val Kilmer was a dope ass Batman.
He was a dope.
Adam
That's what he
West.
was. He was a big old dope.
Fuck off.
Do you think that's why?
Val Kilmer sucks, and so does Harry Potter.
He did a good job in the Doors movie.
The fuck ever.
Your voice sounds great, Chelsea.
Isn't it?
Yeah, doesn't sound like
It
stressed
sound
at
like
all.
Estelle from Friends.
I don't know who Estelle from Friends is.
You don't know? Have you ever watched Friends?
A little bit.
Estelle was Joey Tribbiani's agent, his talent agent. The one who got him all the whack ass auditions.
Old ass tacky bitch smoking a cigarette all the time.
Joey!
Oh, really?
I got the best audition for you.
How come Joey from Friends never did gay porn? I feel like he was always.
He probably did. They just
He probably
couldn't put
did.
it on the network.
Yeah, he seems like the kind of guy, right?
Oh yeah,
Like, hey, he can't get any work.
he seems like the kind of guy that would get
He
duped
did go on.
into
Didn't he
doing
go?
gay
I think
porn.
he did go on an audition for gay porn or an interview for gay porn.
In the show.
Yeah, on the show. Yeah, as Joey, he did it. He did. I think at one episode. I don't remember.
On
what
this week's
season it was
episode
in,
of
but-
Friends,
I'm
Joey
literally
gets
watching-
fucked in the ass.
Joey gets fucked in the ass. Ooh, oh god.
That's
and
a
then-
cliffhanger,
Yeah, and then he won't be able to sit in that recliner that he loves so much anymore.
right? I'll have to get one of those donut things to sit on.
Oh my god.
I would watch that episode.
Why? Why?
Because
Why not?
he's comfortable with his sexuality.
Yeah.
It's no big deal. I think Americans have too many sexual hang-ups, and
I'll agree
just
with
do what
that.
feels right.
Yeah. Why not?
Sex with robots.
Yes.
Oh my god. Can we stop talking about this robot thing?
I mean,
if it's not, if we're not going to talk it on this podcast, the other podcast is going to talk about it.
That's
So.
fine.
well,
Let the other
he
podcast
makes
talk
a decent
about
point.
it.
Oh, people-
I'm so over this
speaking,
thing.
Speaking of these robots we love so much,
Jesus
so,
fucking
Sophia, the AI robot,
Right.
she they made it so she could walk now.
Really?
Yeah, before she was just like a torso and a head.
Yeah.
And then they built kind of like a body for her, but it never did anything. She just like had her head moving around. Now they built her robot body so she could like.
Yeah. They've been working on that girl a lot, actually.
Yeah, they put the working on that girl.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
no pun intended.
Sex robots.
Yeah. But
Sophia's not a sex robot.
Sophia would be
Sophia's
a
like a
horrible
regular
sex
robot.
robot.
Not yet, but if it was up to Jamie's Facebook, she would be.
Oh Jesus Christ.
But either way, I think Sophia would be a horrible sex robot because you'd have to like convince her. She's intelligent-ish, so
Oh, you mean like any other woman? You'd have to convince them to have sex?
No,
Yes,
put it this way.
exactly.
So Jamie was so drunk the other night he would have taken Sophia home. Not even kidding. Jamie
Happily.
was on. Oh, Gasparilla was this weekend. Everyone, we had a great time.
Great time.
It was
fun.
a fucking shit show.
I had a blast.
It was great.
I wasn't there.
No, Dorn was not there. Me and Josh were there.
Yes.
Josh was just.
And a bus full of 50 other people, too.
Oh my god. Half the people I don't think we even knew.
I
good,
think
man.
we all knew everybody in
Oh, yeah, here she goes.
like some way.
Here
I
she
know. I
goes.
didn't know
Awful.
anyone.
Are you getting Sophia?
Yeah.
That
Yo,
bitch.
She also, remember her dumb robot younger brother? Like the
Yeah,
older
the
guy?
one that they were arguing with on
Yeah, he's
stage.
like a butler. Yeah, I think it's gonna be like in Terminator when like the T-1000 came out, like the new liquid metal fucking robot, and Arnold had to come back and be like, listen, man, this robot's
Yeah,
too
find
fast.
Sarah Connor.
Mm-hmm.
all
Gotta
that.
take it over. I think he's gonna be the guy.
God damn.
I don't know why this scared me as much.
Yeah. Okay. Is that her standing? I guess.
Yeah.
She looks like she's in.
So she has
the Jedi.
arms. She has arms to balance her while she does like her little walk. So
Like you can't tell, but I think she's like under oath in this picture in court.
She's
What?
becoming a
Why?
citizen.
Sworn in, yeah, getting sworn in for some.
Oh, well, look who
That's
it
pretty
is.
crazy, actually. But I'm about it because I used to play a video game called Baseball 2020 on Sega Genesis, and you were on teams that were integrated with robots.
Do
So
you think Trump would support her if
the
she ever came
old
here?
robot integration.
I've been waiting.
Baseball
I've been
league.
waiting for my robot baseball since like I don't even know what year. At least 20 years now.
Robot baseball?
Yeah, baseball. teams.
Baseball.
Played by robots?
Baseball for robots, yeah.
Well, also for people too.
So then, can the dudes still be on steroids
like
then?
people
Is
against
steroids
robots.
okay?
I would
Or
imagine
do they,
so.
or do they just make these robots
They would
weird?
bring back steroids. Why not?
Because my robot needs to be super strong. If I have a weak ass robot, I don't
So
even
you're
want
gonna
to
get
fuck with
robot
a
steroids instead of building him strong, super strong.
Yeah, but I mean, the human's got to be able to
No,
compensate.
no,
Yeah,
he's gonna be
the humans
evil.
have to use steroids also. Said that they're the biggest and most powerful humans on the baseball
That's how,
field. that
that's
they
how
can do.
iRobot happens.
Yeah, that's fine with me. I'm okay with all that.
I don't know how okay with that.
You're not?
No.
What an experience it would be.
I don't know.
That's why people go to see the movies.
To escape reality,
Yeah,
to escape the robots.
maybe.
That's hanging right outside the movie
Maybe
theater as
to-
soon as they get out.
To feel like even in a sense of tragedy, there's something more meaningful to their lives than what they're dealing with on a regular day-to-day basis.
Yeah, whenever I'm feeling like emotional turmoil or something like that, I'll just go watch Grease.
The movie? Or do you find a play somewhere?
No, I take a picture of the country of Greece and then I put it on the wall.
Hey, that's the
And then I
game.
watch it. Yeah, there
Wow,
it is.
took you a hot minute.
That's
He was
good.
up there for a while.
I wasn't looking.
Like,
That seems fucked up, man. What if that robot goes to slide into first and there's a human there? Is it just gonna get like?
I mean, that sucks for the human. You should have been prepared.
Looks like the robots always win.
Not always, but is it man versus car?
Yeah, we got car
The
versus
cars
man.
win. Again, the cars always win.
Oh, the cars always win.
man versus man. That's not necessarily true. You just have to be really, really good at like fucking
Exactly my point. So that's why we give the humans steroids, and
I
then
was gonna say.
Have a bunch of people like Bane from Batman out there, like a bunch of Banes and robots playing baseball.
Oh, sorry.
what the fuck was that for?
What the hell is
Pull
going
my
on?
shirt and
All right.
punch you.
Totally lost my train of thought.
Good. Just stop talking about robots.
I don't think we've had a train of thought since we started this.
I
Sure,
don't
yeah.
think so either.
Well, do you guys know if the government's still shut down?
No, I think it's back open.
I think we have a temporary solution right now, so they're working. Like we're back.
3-week
for
plan,
like
heard.
30 days.
I love that we all looked at Jamie to get an answer.
He's like, hey, you're wearing glasses, right?
Yeah. You might know. Well, Chelsea is too, but it's different for a
Not
female.
Seymour, trust me.
Yeah, no, I believe you. Oh man. So,
I
I
wear them
guess
to see, not to look smart.
you do what?
I wear them to see,
Whoa,
not
whoa.
to look smart.
Oh.
Whoa.
Yeah, why is that a misconception?
What?
People think that people with glasses are smart. Because usually they're not.
Because that's the stereotypical nerd thing.
But how did
Wear
that happen?
glasses. I don't know. It
There
didn't
was-
happen in our generation.
No, it didn't.
So how would I know?
I think it happened in like I don't know how that happens. It's society just said glasses. You're a smart
Glasses.
nerd.
Yeah.
There
I
it
know a
goes.
lot of stupid people that wear glasses.
A lot of stupid people with glasses.
Yeah.
Anyways.
So the Grammys happen, y'all.
I did not watch that.
Little Peep wasn't even nominated.
Well, Lil Peep is dead. I think Kendrick Lamar did
Can you
really
nominate a dead star?
Why not?
good.
Yeah.
You can?
Just why would you?
If the album's already made, yeah.
Yeah.
Which I'd imagine is what would happen.
So I guess he wasn't as good as you thought he was, huh?
No, he's
he
not.
didn't even have an album. Everything was like mixtapes and shit.
Yeah.
Oh, well then why
But-
are you
Shit.
so upset about him not getting a Grammy?
I'm
Seriously,
also
what
upset-
what did he deserve one for?
Just being an artist.
Just being
Oh,
gay.
okay.
Yeah.
So,
I think Torn's gay for Lil Peep.
I think he is too,
Fuck you guys.
Well, at least he'll give you the time of day.
right?
I think this is really interesting.
Would you let him? Would you let him cry on your shoulder?
Hey, little
if he wanted to?
Little Uzi Vert went to the Grammys wearing Jinkos.
Jinkos.
Yeah, I saw
And
that.
I think I don't know if he's nominated for anything, but
Probably
Who
not.
cares? Who's wearing Jinkos?
Everybody, Rihanna was there. She was dressed all crazy.
Yeah, people.
Oh, speaking
are,
of, dude, does Rihanna look like she's getting thicker to you guys?
like fat.
Yeah.
Or maybe
probably
pregnant.
Nah. Like her arms got all fat, dude.
Let me not start an all social media rumor.
She's getting like a flabby, the flab arm
Yeah,
going.
guys, Rihanna's not pregnent. Did you guys hear
I do
Drake's new album?
No.
Alright, I figured I'd throw that out there. I didn't hear it either. I was hoping one of you guys did.
I don't like to listen to Drake.
I don't listen to Drake either.
There he goes, little Uzi Vert, looking like a goth man.
Yeah.
That's pretty. See, I'm down with that, man. See, he's just the black little Pete. I think it's pretty good. You know, little Uzi Vert. Is
I guess I can get with it, but you know,
you know
10 years ago he wouldn't have done it.
what?
I mean, wouldn't have been. Well, maybe.
Killed himself?
To a little peep.
Yeah.
I wish he would have.
Do you think he even knows what those are?
What?
Jinkos?
Does little Uzi Vert know what pants he's wearing?
Yeah.
Yeah, no,
Probably
I don't know.
not.
I don't know
How
where he
old
got
is
it.
that?
He probably stepped into a time machine.
No, he probably
Went back
into
like 17 years. Went to.
he went into a Goodwill.
A flea market.
He went to.
He went to a Goodwill and found those. Legit.
What the fuck?
A flea market.
No, what was that store in the mall with all the gothic shit?
Oh, Hot Topic.
Hot Topic.
Hot Topic.
Oh, that's probably exactly where he went. Actually.
Yeah.
Those weren't
They,
exactly like goth pants though.
they have chains on
Everybody-
them.
Those they were like.
I mean,
Skatery,
some people
gothy.
wore them without chains. Some people wore them with
Yeah,
chains.
because
Oh yeah, the bondagey, chainy.
Yeah, like that. I guess that's what makes it look gothic. Just the chains and.
Not
Yeah,
exactly.
Put some
but
straps on it. Make it look like bondage. And
Strap-ons.
I mean, he does kind of look a little
Straps.
gothic. There.
Yeah,
The
he's
a little
sweatshirt
bit.
takes away from the pants though.
I honestly, in UHS back in the day, there was this section of the school called the Cage, and it was just like a barred, fenced-off little eating area with like a bunch of tables. But it's kind of like where all the like weird outcast reject kids kind of went. You know, like all the kids that
The
would
school
carry.
shooters.
Yes, exactly. The trench coat mafia. They used to
Yeah.
have trench coats. Actually, it's fucked up. So he looks like pretty much every single kid, black or white, that would be
Yeah.
hanging out in the cage. Just big old sweatshirt, Slipknot t-shirt, and those are good times, man.
I always liked the group of the punk kids, like with their ripped off vests
Oh,
and
the fucking
spiked up hair.
Spiked up hairs, and their hair just
Literally
doesn't
like
move.
bumming money off everybody
Literally,
that
if
eat
you
a
fall
honey
on
bun.
them, you'll probably
They
die
have,
because how
like-
spiky their hair.
They have
was.
like a T-shirt, and then they take an older T-shirt and just cut the band logo off and pin it to that T-shirt.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
So you're like, oh man,
Yeah.
dude.
I have one of those dudes in my class, Harold. He was a cool dude, but
Studded
the
bracelets.
chain or the chain wallets.
Chain
Wallets.
I had a chain wallet.
I
I
did
had
too.
a chain wallet back in the
Actually,
day.
when I was a freshman, I had a chain wallet, and the wallet broke off of it. And I used the chain around my neck, and I had a key hanging, my house key hanging from my neck.
Did you
on the
connect
wallet.
Oh, you're a
Chain
latchkey
wallet.
kid?
Last
Yeah,
year,
it sure was.
Remember those kids? Remember those kids running around? They had this shoelace with the key around their neck. It's like, I gotta get home because my mom works late and I don't have a dad.
I never saw that. Wow.
You remember those kids?
Oh my god.
No. I might have been one of those kids, but I didn't go home. I went to other people's
Yeah, I never
houses.
exactly went home either.
Oh, you were the kids that like, oh, they barely have food in the house. Just let them stay for dinner, honey.
Yeah.
Oh, nice. Good. That's why it says, you know, it takes a village to raise a child. You know?
I guess.
You
I'm
gotta-
a latchkey kid.
That's pretty good. Shout out to all the moms and dads out there. There you go.
I need that T-shirt.
That take care of a bunch of kids that aren't yours and
Yeah, I'm about it.
give them fucking snacks and shit because they're malnourished.
I don't know if that's necessarily the key. Or the key. I'm reading key.
It's not necessarily the kid either.
Oh,
No,
but those
it's
kids
not.
that used to wear the shoelaces as belts.
Yeah, my brother still does that to
Are
this
you
fucking day.
serious?
Yeah, he's a
Oh,
grown ass
and
man.
catered
By
to
choice?
skater kids, yeah, man.
He just as a skateboard kid, he had jeans that didn't fit, so instead of getting a belt, he'd take an old
Take a
shoelace.
and just wrap
I mean,
it around
I've done
you.
that when I forget a belt or break a belt.
Till
or-
this day, he won't wear a belt. He'll use an old fucking shoelace.
You
And
talking about your brother that
he's like the assistant manager of Circle K in
The
Sanford.
brother that saved us from downtown.
He has enough money to buy a fucking a $16 belt from fucking Ross. Like,
Yeah, they're not even that much,
No,
honestly.
I'm not.
but a shoelace, I guess, is fucking.
They're
even
cheaper.
Yeah, totally cheaper.
And it's
Have you
classic.
guys ever made a checkerboard out of your shoelaces in your shoes?
No,
No, or like tie your shoelaces to where it's just like.
I don't even tie my
strap around?
shoes. I just tuck the
No, I used
laces
to
in,
do it all
put
the
them
time.
on.
Just asking. I made a checkerboard out of my Air Force Ones.
Oh,
When
really?
I was a kid, yeah, they were two different colors. They always Air Force Ones always came with a white pair, a white fucking shoelace or a black shoelace, and then a colored shoelace, whatever was matching. And you either tie them both up together, you make like a checkerboard out of it or something.
Really?
Yeah,
I never got that cool.
I was
Yeah,
pretty
well,
fucking cool.
I didn't really. At least you thought you were.
Still really cool. Still super cool.
I know I'm cool.
You're one of those people that drew the those S's all over everything, aren't you?
Oh, that
No,
fucked
I
up
actually
S?
did I actually did the house.
Hold on, I can see.
The house that you can't lift up your
think
can't
you
lift
can
up your
still do it.
pencil to make.
I can still draw that.
I don't know
S.
what
The
you're talking
house
about.
with the X in the middle.
I got a pencil
You can't
and a
lift up
solo
your-
cup, so I'm gonna write
I'm
my
gonna write
dreams
this on the
it.
back of a solo cup
All right.
or a
Draw
Dixie
that
cup.
fucking S that you guys are
Even
talking about.
fucking Right
Yeah.
on that thing.
And that pencil doesn't have a
So
lead.
how are you supposed to write on a Dixie cup? That's a paper cup with a wax on it.
Yeah, I don't know. There's
Well,
stupid.
first of all, you need a lead point on a pencil.
Hey,
and
I'm gonna
that
make
one
this
does
work.
not have
I'm pretty
I'm gonna make
sure.
this work.
I'm pretty sure it's a euphemism for coming up with it while you're drunk.
Okay, sure.
With my dick
No, but
coming up while I'm drunk.
mine doesn't do that when I'm drunk. But anyways, yeah, there you go. This fucking thing.
That fucking thing.
Chelsea drew that on everything in school.
I did not.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you just
okay.
I
carved
used
it
to
into
draw
the desk.
spunks with that.
Yeah,
Used to
right.
do
There you go.
S-P-O-N-K-S.
So you drew it on.
I
everything.
said, write your name.
Actually, yeah, I did have my old house, except it wasn't that S. I just did it in all graffiti and it said spunks.
It's called something.
It's called an S. It's called a weird graffiti S.
Well, why is everybody
It's an S
so?
drawing. You just say S drawing and type
Yeah.
it in and it comes up.
Everyone knows what it is.
S drawing.
It's weird that everyone knows what that is.
Just because everybody know how to make it.
Symbolism.
But why?
Symbols.
Symbolism.
You know what? You know what we could use as a group, as a team, like a good symbol. You know, like a good logo. Like maybe like a guy walking, and carrying a stick.
Wait,
And
what?
when you see it, you know what it means. It means something to you.
Yeah, that's not a bad idea.
We should get one of those.
Oh,
Like in the
yeah?
bottom right corner.
Oh yeah. Like this
The
thing.
one right on your shirt?
That's great. It's a pretty good symbol. Like you see this around, you're like, hey man. Like people know
Yeah,
this.
we know what
Peop-
it is.
Yeah, people that don't know what this is see this like, what the fuck is going on?
Yeah, I like.
And then
That's
it's-
how I got to know. That's how I asked you guys. I was like, "What's a traveling drunks?"
And then it sticks in your mind.
Right? And
Because
I
there's
said,
no
it was
words.
You, I was,
I don't remember.
it was a while
I'll
ago.
take your
I
word
was-
for it though.
It was either you or Corey.
Yeah, logos,
Logos.
slogans.
Slogans. Is there does the Traveling Drunks have a slogan?
No, I don't think so.
Is that a slogan or just like a catchphrase?
I don't know.
Woo.
Just
Do we
one
know a
word.
It's
slogan?
more like a mating call, really.
Is
It
it?
It is.
So
What?
if two traveling drunks are lost in the jungle and it depends on them to repopulate society.
Yeah, you're just wooing until you
That's how
find
it
each other.
starts.
That's actually not a bad idea though.
Oh, okay.
It
Also,
works.
this is
You
something I
ever
want
get
to.
shipwreck on a cruise or something?
All right.
We'll be good. Just woo yourself to death.
All right, guys. Off the top of your head, how much do you think a Ric Flair action figure would be?
How much?
Yeah.
Like a vintage in the box or a
Like-
new one?
I guess like retail new, like one that if they had it, it would be like in Target or some
You're
shit
talking
like
about
that.
modern?
$17.
$17
Yeah,
for a
I
Ric
agree.
Flair action figure?
Probably.
Yeah.
Shit, that sounds pretty good. I was
Well, I
thinking
mean,
more
a
like
Barbie
20.
now. A Barbie is now $17
Shit,
each.
I remember Barbies just be expensive as fuck. Wasn't
Barbies
Barbies?
used to be $7.
Didn't Barbies cost more than Ninja Turtles?
Yes.
Yes.
Jesus Christ.
Barbie is also a fucking nationwide, like a worldwide
Oh, and
brand.
Ninja
It's
Turtles
just
on
like,
it?
It's just like Hello Kitty. Yeah, but Ninja Turtles is just Ninja Turtles. Barbies literally have movies and also Barbies. They have Ken dolls. They have other stuff. They also featured in
Ninja
Toy
Turtles had
Story.
movies?
Yeah, plenty of them. As a matter of
Yeah,
fact.
And TV shows.
And
You know
TV
how much
shows.
is- Okay,
And action
Ninja
figures.
Turtles are just as high as that. Just because Barbies are more expensive doesn't mean anything.
I don't know if all the Ninja Turtles were high.
I don't
just,
think-
I just think Michelangelo was
Every
high.
girl at some
Certainly
point,
Shredder.
every every girl at
Or
some point has had a
Staple
Barbie.
or whatever
That
his name
doesn't mean
is.
that every man at some point has had a Ninja Turtle.
Splinter.
Yeah, that's why they say
There we
G.I.
go.
Joes. But
You
I
can
think.
get a Ric Flair and his daughter for like $18.
Oh, nice.
Why would you get his daughter?
Nice.
She also
Why
wrestles.
wouldn't you?
Oh.
Because I'm looking at a classic one and it's
The both of them?
$37.
Does it come with the belt?
Hell yeah.
Yes,
For 18?
Fuck yes.
Yes.
But you get the both of them together?
it's a 2-pack.
Nice.
It's a 3-pack if you include the belt.
Oh.
I
That's
don't
a
know,
character
the belt-
in and of
every,
itself.
every action figure comes with an accessory.
You can't have a wrestling action figure.
Like you
fight
couldn't get Steve
without a
McMahon
belt.
without a microphone.
Yeah, exactly.
Steve McMahon.
Vince McMahon.
Vince Cold Stone Austin.
Vince Stone Austin. It's been a while since I
Did
watched
you say
wrestling.
Cold
I don't
Stone?
remember any of their names.
Vince Cold Stone Austin.
All I remember is like Triple H and like X-Pac,
Oh,
Undertaker, China.
Oh, poor China. How many times can we talk about China? on
Didn't
this
China like
fucking network?
jump off of a thing and then explode a titty or something like that?
No.
Or was that a rumor?
She died.
She died. I
No,
think.
it was about 3 years ago. Yeah, she passed away. She
Um,
passed away right before, or right after. I think it was Whitney Houston. Right? They died in like the same month, and everybody was so wrapped up.
Everybody
in
cared
Whitney,
about
cared
China
about
dying.
China.
They didn't even care about Whitney Houston.
Well, she's been in the news
Not
for so
really.
long.
No.
Like,
That's
Yo.
the total opposite.
nobody cares if a crackhead dies. It's like not.
They were both drug overdoses.
Oh, were
Yeah,
they?
Word.
yeah, they were both crackheads.
Fair enough.
But all right, seriously, I want to talk about fucking getting cut off at the bar.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
All right, so me personally, I've never had that experience. One time, I've been denied service at a bar because this guy was being like a dickhead, I think.
That's.
And then I straight up yelled like, "Yo, barkeep!" And then fucking he just went over to the security, tapped him on the shoulder, pointed at me, and the security guard came and fucking kicked me out of the venue.
Well, that's kind of fucked up.
It's
That's not
kinda
really the
fucked up,
same
but
thing.
This guy was just like not giving me the time of day, and I was just, I'm pretty sure, yo, barkeep. I don't think any bartender really wants to be called barkeep.
I mean,
I think that'd be like calling like a pretty girl ma'am or something like that. Like
I don't
calling
think it's the
something-
same.
Calling them something they don't want to be called. You know what I mean? Like,
I mean, I guess I kind of see your point, but I would definitely call a bartender barkeep. Barkeep, 2 shots.
Yeah, but
Vamonos.
Yeah, exactly. It's kind of like a dick way of doing it. I'm usually like, hey, yeah, cool, you cool, I'm cool, all right. Drinks are gonna be good, right? All right, good. As opposed to like because sometimes you meet a bartender, you don't know who the fuck they are, but it works out. Sometimes you meet a bartender for whatever reason, they'll give you time of day. I don't know, maybe because I'm not pretty enough. Have you guys ever had that experience?
No,
I mean, it depends.
Oh,
on
it's
the
just me
crowd.
then, I guess.
I never actually got cut off. See, like there was like one time at Devaney's, I almost fell asleep at the bar, but they didn't cut me off.
They
I
just-
cut myself off.
Wait, you-
and then
You fell asleep at the bar.
almost.
I was gonna
Did
say.
not
I don't think
fall
they'll give you a
asleep.
drink
Almost
after
fell
that.
asleep. I didn't ask for one after that. And then that one time on Memorial Day where Ross kicked me out of the bar. That was because I was just being annoying.
Yeah, but
that was
that's-
a very long
Wasn't there a bus?
long
No,
day.
There was a bus trip that day, wasn't there?
Yeah, let's not talk about that.
Okay.
What's up with y'all on bus trips? So you've ever been kicked out of a bar or cut off?
I've been cut off at a few different bars. It's cut off at Confines, which actually was kind of similar to your yelling barkeep because I was just screaming shit. I wasn't drunk. I mean, I was a little drunk, but I wasn't like cut off worthy drunk. I was just screaming shit, and then
I've had to cut people off at 7-Eleven.
Oh, like deny them
I
alcohol?
had to deny them. I have no choice. I also lose our liquor license, but yeah, no, people.
how drunk do people come into set? Oh, I guess pretty
Very
drunk.
fucked up. You've seen it. You hang out at fucking
Hang out
this
at
guy knows.
3 in the
Jamie
morning.
knows. We've seen some shit. Hang out there like
Hang out at like 3 in the
1:30,
morning.
1:30 to
No.
like 2:15, and then again at like 4 in the morning.
Not even. Not even. Come by between or go to 7-Eleven between like 2:30 and 4.
At night?
Yes.
Yeah, and you see some fucking
Unless
Hot chicks.
you're trying to
Hot,
see
drunk
Billy
boys.
Bananas, then come at 6 in the morning.
yeah.
He really does show up there.
Yeah,
at
that guy
6
just
in the morning.
wanders down the
Drunk
street.
as shit. Like
There's some fucking
like
bananas.
nobody's just waking up to go to work and they'll just walk up to go, hey, hey, you want a banana? I get you a banana. I know you want a banana.
I love this how Billy sounds to us now. Hey, dude, Randy Newman fucking sucks.
You did such a great impression of him. Oh my God.
It would be weird to be on your way to work like a regular citizen.
And then this
And
drunk
then
hippie comes up.
Billy's in the store offering you a banana, basically forcing a banana upon you.
He's like, you need this for potassium.
You know you need a banana. How you not?
Don't forget to take care of
Hello,
yourself.
sir. How are you? I really like your shirt.
Yeah, right. That's fun.
Dude, where'd you get that?
That's the great thing about Billy is his excitement and passion for the world. Like everything is brand
There's nothing
new.
wrong with that. I mean,
Everything is
like,
brand new, man.
But there also is a time and a place for everything sometimes.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm not saying because a lot of people do it.
And right now it's banana time.
But
There we go.
no, I mean it's not all he doesn't do it all the time though. He's actually
Shout out to Billy.
He looks completely sober in that picture.
Oh,
he
yeah.
was also in West Virginia in that picture.
Yeah.
He really does look completely sober.
I was
Which is
joking.
funny considering
He's in West Virginia, back home with his cousins.
Getting a free tattoo. My Uncle Jesse put it up.
Uncle Jesse.
I don't know.
Uncle Jesse.
Can you imagine?
You,
Are we talking
can you
about
imagine
Full House
it?
Uncle Jesse?
Yeah, imagine if Uncle Jesse had a fat head now, but he doesn't.
He doesn't?
John Stamos.
Jesse Kasopoulos.
I would
John
imagine
Stamos.
He keeps his shit together, man.
Really?
He got a good old nice, regular.
Nice
old,
noggin.
Man,
He got a nice noggin.
He
Got a
still
nice
has
noggin.
great hair.
Does he still have great hair?
He still has great hair.
Fuck.
He had great hair before.
Don't touch the hair.
That was sort of a thing, wasn't it?
Yeah, that was a
It was,
huge thing.
Maybe that's why it still looks good.
Like when he was trying to move out with Becky, and he had that one
Billy
specific
Bananas.
fucking
Yeah, there he is at 7-Eleven. What a
box full of his
coincidence.
freaking hair
Yeah.
stuff.
How is it that we were just talking about him in 7-Eleven and there's literally photographic evidence of this fucking asshole inside 7-Eleven
With
the
bananas. He's got a box, 2 boxes of bananas.
Yeah.
Who took that picture? I think it was JD that took that picture.
Nice.
I was working that day.
Nice.
I was definitely working that day. Or no, I think that was mine. I don't remember.
Mine.
My voice is shit. Okay?
shit. No, just kidding. It's good. I'm glad. That's what the Gasparilla do to you, man.
Yeah.
Gasparilla,
guys-
and
you
then
guys
spending
really-
the entire day at Social House the next day laughing your ass off.
You guys really,
We had a great time.
So would that be considered a bender?
For Chelsea.
Probably, yeah. I would say so.
A bender.
If we
man.
leave here today and drink more, then yeah, it'd be a bender for sure.
Oh man, I love me a good bender, man. There's nothing that really gets me going than a good 3-day drinking spree.
I don't know if I want to drink
I think
today.
I think Stretch just did that in New Orleans. I think.
Yeah, how was New Orleans?
How could
Stretchy?
you not?
Oh my god.
Oh shit.
Tell us about it. How was it? Did you have a good time?
Oh my god.
I have nothing to tell.
Oh,
I don't really remember much.
So it was worth it then.
that's how you do it, or New Orleans.
God,
He needs to
man.
get some of his memory back from those videos he put up on Traveling Drunk.
You have to go back and watch to see the shit that you did,
That's always better.
You talk about benders, my god.
dude.
Yeah.
See, that's what I'm talking about.
It's Steven. I saw that one picture.
Yay.
That one picture of Steven.
I am Bender. Please
He
insert
just
girder.
looks so dead. That one video, and he was just drinking Pedialyte, and he just looks so
Pedialyte.
dead.
Is that like
Yeah.
Pediasure, but
It's,
light?
it's like Gatorade for babies.
Yeah, it's like
It's like health level electrolytes to get you your fluids back or whatever the
Right.
fuck.
What are you doing as a
Pedialyte's
baby
like the
that you
best
need to
thing you can
rehydrate?
do.
The
like
only
that?
time I've ever seen Pedialyte was when they give it to like babies and kids and shit.
Or when you've been throwing up all day and you
Yeah.
need Pedialyte to get their energy back, or
Mhm.
to get like whatever.
Children?
fluid back. Yeah, children.
How about you just give them vitamins and shit?
Because
Well, this be
it
like
was-
if they
it's
just
like
got
they're
done.
hydrating, they're hydrated.
This would be
While
like
they're
the
getting
day
their
after
vegetables.
them having the flu and they puked and shat everything up. They literally got like.
And they're
Water
completely
and a warm
dehydrated.
blanket
Mm,
and orange juice.
I mean, this is kids
Nope.
we're talking about. They need the
That's
extra.
no, they don't.
Yeah, they do.
No.
Yeah, they do.
Kids
They're
don't
not
need-
us. They don't
they don't need
develop the
Pedialyte,
shit
they
that we do. They need
You're like an
that
old
shit.
fashioned dad. You're like, here, just eat
Seriously,
your,
like, here,
eat your
just
bread.
drink some whiskey. You'll be fine.
Yeah.
That's even
Put some
better.
Clorox on it.
Yeah.
Put some Clorox in there, whiskey, drink it, you'll be fine. Yeah, that sounds about right. That sounds like the kind of dad you'd be.
Not a lot of Clorox.
Just
Like-
give your kid water and orange juice and like, you'll fight it off.
Yeah, exactly. And then later on in life, you won't get the flu as much.
Mm-hmm.
And if you don't, you'll die, and that's good because
Hey,
you're a weaker species.
Speaking of the flu, did you guys ever seen that video of the girl who
Josh
got
ain't
a
have no
flu
snowflake.
shot and ended up like
Yeah, I did.
ended up getting all contorted and shit?
The backwards walking cheerleader.
Yes.
Yeah.
I feel like that's
Do you
not real.
know- No, it's
I don't
not. You know,
know.
she was exposed.
Was she?
She was exposed. I posted it the other day to my Facebook and I thought it was fucked up.
That was years
And then-
ago, right?
Yeah, and then one of my girls found on YouTube that she sent me the link, and the girl was spotted walking fine and talking fine, and ended up it just being like she just wanted to get a lawsuit out of it.
That's fucked up.
Yeah,
It was a good try.
it was a good try, but she was gonna be a fucking cheerleader.
So
though.
what are they trying to? What was her whole end game?
I don't know. I don't know what she was
Why
trying
would
to
you
get out of it.
fake being a
She was on the news and everything. Like,
backwards walking?
you're trying to be a cheerleader for, what was it, the Redskins. She was trying to be a cheerleader for the Redskins.
That's
Maybe
racist.
she didn't make the cut and still
And
wanted some
no,
fun.
she made the cut. She was doing practices and everything. And then all of a sudden, this shit happens and she's trying to get a lawsuit out of it.
Well, I want to know
Thinking that-
why.
I would
would
love
like
to
to
know
know
why. I'd love to know why. I didn't get that deep into it. I just thought it was funny because you said flu, so I thought about it. So.
I always thought when I saw it, when I saw it, I thought that it was like just anti-vaxxer propaganda.
I don't know. Have you guys ever actually had a flu shot?
Probably.
Probably when I was a child
Yeah.
or in
I've
school.
never. I don't
Not
think
as an
I've
adult.
ever-
The only time I
ever
can
gotten a
remember.
flu
I
shot.
just
As a kid.
yeah, as a kid.
I think you
Maybe.
have
I think it was
to.
like standard as a kid. It's a part of your vaccine.
Yeah, you have like 8 or 9 shots you have to get, and then that's it.
Yeah. I don't know. I
No
never
more
actually
scurvy.
had a flu shot since then though. I don't know.
I don't think you would need one afterward. Well, I guess if it's a new strain of the thing, but I don't know. I'm a fan
If you
of.
get the flu shot, they're injecting the actual disease into you.
Well, that's how
So what happens
that's
if
how
I get a flu
vaccines
shot, I
work.
have disease in me, and then all of a sudden my nieces come up with the flu.
Okay,
and
so if you
disease.
get
You know what
bit
I mean? So it's like,
if you get
what's
bit
the
by
point
a
of doing it?
if you get bit by a rattlesnake, the vaccine that they use has rattlesnake venom in it. Every vaccine has the disease in it.
That's why it's a vaccine. It gives you the
That's
disease.
that's
to
people's
build up
argument
your
against the
immunity.
flu virus. Like, oh, don't do it because they're injecting it into you.
Yeah, but
No
you're,
shit. That's
But
how it
it's
works.
like, it's like the same as any drug you do. You're like you're drinking more, you build up an immunity. You fucking smoke more, you build up an immunity. You fucking do more coke, you build up an immunity or some shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah,
you just
you jerk off longer. You have sex for longer.
yeah, exactly. You jerk off longer. You fucking it takes you longer to ejaculate.
Yeah, there you
so
go.
it's like
or you jerk off and then you have sex for longer. Yeah.
No, I mean that sounds like a Hannibal Buress joke.
I
But
don't know.
No, it is.
What's,
They're both of them.
what's
They're
that
both-
movie?
the
The,
truth-
sweetest thing that was it the sweetest thing that Ben Stiller fucking went and jerked off?
Something about
And then
it.
Cameron
No,
Diaz
that's something
took
about
the
Mary,
cum-
yeah.
Oh, it was something about Mary.
that's a
Took
good
the cum
movie.
off of his ear and she used it as hair gel.
Oh god.
Never
Can you
seen
get a picture of Cameron Diaz
No,
with fucking sperm on her
God.
head?
Yeah, she's got it
You know,
like spiked up.
She went in, she was like, oh my god, I needed hair gel so bad, and took it off his ear and went like this and put it in her hair, and it's just like sticking
What
out.
makes it better is just before you see him, he's like, and he's like looking around. He's like, where
He's
is
like,
it?
where'd it go?
Where
Where'd
is
it go? You can't find
This is
it.
the thing that kills me is that I saw that movie when I was a kid and I didn't get it, and then when I got older, I went back and watched the movie, and I was like, oh yeah, it's really fucked up. I didn't get it. I like, first of all, how do you lose it? Like, where'd it go?
Yeah,
But
What was it?
what was he
He
doing?
was
Just trying to jerk
completely
off.
lost.
He was trying to jerk off like into the toilet,
I don't see
and
how.
somehow it went
It
up and
shot
landed
up
on his
and landed
ear.
on his ear. And she dead has left the house like that. Dude, you didn't say a single word to her.
No.
She had no idea what she had in her hair.
Yeah, she really didn't.
Cameron
Because
Diaz
she
was
just like
sperm in her hair, everyone.
rubbed it through. And I'm
pretty
sure
good.
it's not really
If
seen.
you guys haven't seen something about Mary, go watch that movie. It's really funny.
God damn it, dude!
It's
The
worth a
'90s were
watch.
raunchy, right?
Dude, the 90s were some shit.
The fuck
bro.
is going on?
Seriously.
Would that be?
Seriously.
Isn't that where Dan Marino kissed a woman cop or something like
Oh
that?
no, you know what?
That was Ace Ventura, Pet Detective.
Yeah.
Finkel is Einhorn. Einhorn is Finkel. Finkel is Einhorn.
the whole crowd,
The whole-
like everybody there is
'cause they all-
fucking made out with him
Yeah, they all
or him.
got nasty
Yeah,
with it.
so-
Mhm.
No, something about Mary is when that chick got got her she was giving some guy head and I guess something got caught on something and his dick got stuck in her mouth.
What?
And the whole town was in the freaking
No, it was.
No, it's his dick got caught in the zipper.
He
No.
zipped his dick up over his nuts
I'm
over
talking
and
about
around.
the sweetest thing when
like-
this one chick was fucking was sucking his dick. It was like the end of the movie, and when the kid was sucking his dick, and the roommates came home.
We were so
It was with
highbrow till this conversation.
Christina Applebaum and fucking
Christina Applegate.
Applebaum. I'm out of it today. Okay, it's been a bender, all right. Anyway, and Cameron Diaz.
No, I
came into
remember the
room,
movie you're talking about. Yeah.
And then they sang that song.
And then the guy had to get not hard, so they had to like sing a song.
Yeah, they had to like,
Yes.
sing the song. Everybody started singing that. The
I
whole
feel
fire
like-
department, the whole fucking car, like
First of all,
the
that
whole
movie.
police station.
Yeah.
Everything and everybody in the
The
one
sweetest
apartment.
thing I think is in
The
it.
sweetest thing.
Pretty much nobody has seen that movie.
I have
and
not.
it's a funny fucking movie. That movie's hilarious.
But
But it's a chick flick. But it's
It-
hilarious.
it sounds like they're just trying to be shocking for shock's sake.
Yeah, it's horrible.
It was I don't know what you're talking about. That movie was fucking hilarious. I love that movie. Shit was funny. Just like Bridesmaids.
Horrible
You
movie.
know, we were having such a good conversation
Yeah,
about
we really
something
were.
about Mary.
and now
And
you
then
have
you
to
bring up
ruin
a
it.
blowjob joke.
Blowjob joke. It was a scene in the movie.
Good job, Chelsea.
Uh,
Anyways,
and we're back. Careful, you're gonna.
Yeah, that's
Who brought
gonna-
Derek? Man, God.
was that
Derek.
Derek?
I think it was.
I'm gonna need you to stop leaving Yangling caps in my seat, okay?
That was Torrin.
Anything else? Anything else? Is it time for a few minutes for bicycles? Few minutes for bicycles?
It
Yeah,
is
go.
time for
It's
a
time
few
for a few
No,
minutes.
minutes.
a few minutes of bicycles.
It's
Victoria!
Yay!
Yay, Slothman! Okay, go. Shoot.
This week's A Few Minutes in Bicycles is brought to you by Super Bowl.
Uh-oh.
Can we do that? Are we going to get in trouble by the NFL? Super Bowl. February 4th, coming to bars, TV near you. Hopefully that day it won't be raining and the satellite signal will be working.
That would suck, but yeah.
It does. It happens. It used to happen for the fights. But anyway, A Few Minutes for Bicycles. I just wanted to give a friendly reminder to everybody out there on bicycles, whether it's because you have a DUI or you're broke and you can't drive a car, or you're super poor, or maybe you don't feel like walking and you got to get to work super quick, so you steal your roommate's bike. I was just talking about Ashley. He actually took the bike the other day, and like it kind of wasn't working.
I looked at Josh. I thought that's what you were
I thought he was talking
about.
about me too.
I truly thought that.
It kind of wasn't working so good, and I was like, I'll put it off to the corner. I don't think anybody's gonna touch it. And then Ashley used it, and the pedal fell off. And I was like, oh, I knew the pedal was gonna fall off. He's like, no, I'll leave it later. I'm like, oh, fuck. Just when you're out there riding around, because I see a lot of people not wearing a helmet.
What the fuck?
Gotta wear a helmet, guys.
No, you don't.
I think it's super important. By law,
Last time you wore a helmet.
by law, you don't have to wear a helmet here in Florida on a bicycle.
You
Or
do
a
if you're
scooter.
underage.
If you're 16 or younger, you have to have the helmet. As an adult, you can do whatever the fuck you want, but you have to have lights on your bike no matter what. Otherwise, they give you a ticket. But you're gonna fucking fall. Everybody falls. It happens. Whether you think you're not gonna fall or not, you're gonna crash. You're gonna bump into something.
Yeah,
Something's
but you
gonna
see
run.
how this guy is like
Someone's gonna
putting his arms
malfunction.
out.
This guy used his front brakes, did something, went over head over heels, but even just hitting the ground at like 1 mile an hour,
All
5,
he had to do
10,
was just
15.
tuck his head, and he would have been a perfect roll.
Yeah, but he's not a fucking tumbler or a ballerina or a gymnast. He's just a guy who got a DUI and needs to hurry up and make it to Fridays
That
before
was
5 o'clock.
That was a perfect picture.
Yeah, but I mean,
Like whoever took
basically,
that picture is like perfect
I ride a
timing.
bike all the time, and I only fall when I'm drunk, and I've never hit my head.
That you know
I feel like I would know.
of. Oh, I
I'd
don't
have
think
like
you
a
would.
lump or a pain or like a headache.
Or you might be drunk, fall, bump your head, get a concussion, you don't know it, fall asleep, wake up dead.
Yeah, that wouldn't really be bad.
The point I'm trying to make is that you don't want to get hit by a car, you don't want to crash. Nobody wants these things to happen, but it's insurance, you know what I mean? This is for when it does happen, you don't wake up in a hospital with a fractured skull and now you're shitting in a colostomy bag just because.
Whatever happened to looking left and right before you cross the street? Or paying attention to your surroundings?
That happens too, but there's elements that, sometimes a fucking meteor can fall out of the sky, hit you in the head. Guess what? It had a helmet. Boom. Maybe even you when you're walking down the street.
Because a Bic helmet or whatever the fuck brand, Bell helmet is going to stop a meteor.
No, you don't want a Bell helmet. Bell is that fucking plastic Bobo shit from Walmart.
Yeah.
That's never going to protect your skull. You want to get something of quality. If you're going to get a helmet, don't cheap yourself out on a shit helmet. Some helmets are $80. Some helmets are $150. Can you really put a price on your fucking head?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, well, I
I
mean,
think-
Because hospital bills would be more expensive. So, I mean.
everything has to be so hard. Point is, a few minutes for bicycles. Please be safe out there. Wear a helmet because you have a pretty head, and I don't want to see it smashed in. And then I hear you talking like this now.
I like the top left.
Wearing a helmet.
That's the way I would. Wear it.
Yeah. See, it happens, man. Honestly.
That's how you're really gonna go.
Protecting my face.
Yeah, get it right there. Yeah, the first, top left. That's the way to go.
You see the little baby helmet?
Yeah, little baby helmet. That's definitely wrong. That dude needs a haircut above all else.
I kind of like the top right one
He has
too.
helmet hair.
That's good.
Oh my god.
If you put your helmet on any other way but the bottom right, you shouldn't be riding a bike.
I'll
Yep.
agree.
No,
Yeah.
you need a different kind of helmet than that.
Yeah.
Football helmet.
Yeah. You need
I think they wear the same kind of helmets. Not the football people, the retards.
Yep. I don't think.
No, it's a different type of helmet.
No, definitely a different type of helmet.
So it's more like the one in the bottom middle. That's appropriate.
Josh, you're a fucking asshole.
I wonder if they make helmets big enough for John Travolta's fat head.
No,
No,
they don't.
Probably not.
Is that why you don't wear a helmet? Because you don't have one big enough for your head?
No, my ears are too big.
Oh.
Oh yeah, it's your ears.
Big old ears.
Big old ear having ass.
Big old ear looking motherfucker.
Flying away like Dumbo.
Dumbo
Anyways.
looking ass. Pinocchio, long nose, Trump in the dick ass.
Wow.
We're gonna put Pinocchio back up there.
Oh no. But he's a real boy.
Who, me?
Pinocchio!
That shit is ridiculous.
Ah, damn it, dude. Poor Pinocchio.
I'm surprised it didn't come up earlier when we were talking about the sex robots.
What, Pinocchio's nose?
Yeah, no, because we were talking about sex robots, not your freaking weird idea of a fantasy.
That's not a fantasy.
Uh-huh.
Although it kind of is in a sense that I hope that other people can find that are appropriate outlets that don't involve breaking moral code.
Nobody is with you on this.
That's fine. I'm sure there's a whole group of people that are afraid to fuck a child that would agree with me.
You mean like the people on To Catch a Predator? Oh!
Yes, exactly like the people
Jesus
on To Catch a
Christ.
Predator. You see you see all kinds of people in To Catch a Predator.
Mm-hmm.
Fucking black people, white people, Spanish people, old, young, short, fat.
And they all have Zimas and
Black,
shit.
white, Puerto Rican, Chinese boys. Like that thing.
Black, white, Chinese, Puerto Rican
Girls,
wooden
girls,
boys.
get
Oh god. Oh man. We should go back and revisit this movie. Maybe see if there's a couple jokes in there that we missed.
Where?
Oh my god.
Pinocchio.
Oh, Pinocchio?
Mhm.
Like entendres?
Yeah, Disney's Pinocchio. Mhm.
Yeah, there has to be.
Yeah.
I mean, it's a man with a puppet that turns into a real boy.
Weird time.
Is it like in his imagination? And
But noticeably a string puppet and not the one where he puts his hand up. His...
Oh yeah, it's a marionette.
Oh, it's not a-
not like a Jeff Dunham.
ventriloquist
No.
thing. What are those called?
Ventriloquist, dude, right?
And yeah, ventriloquist.
Hand
Just
puppet?
regular hand puppets.
Mm-hmm. And you got your hand puppet
I
right
thought they
here.
were called something.
Oh, bro, sock
Pinocchio
puppets.
would have been so weird if he was a hand puppet.
Yeah, that would have made it much more different when he became a real boy.
It would have been worse if Pinocchio.
I'm a real boy. Why is your hand in my ass?
What if Pinocchio? Pinocchio's a tube sock puppet, and then Geppetto jerks off into it.
So that's how the story was
That's how
spawned.
he became a real boy.
And then wow.
Yeah, he inseminated that sock, and now we got sock
Now he's a
Pinocchio.
real boy.
Oh.
God, that is gross.
I don't know.
I'm so sorry for what I just said.
I like it though. It's a cool thought process. I can imagine whoever wrote Pinocchio, knowing some homeless old person that jerked off into a tube sock, and that's how the whole idea started.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, or into a puppet. And then, well, we can't exactly portray this story exactly like it is, so let's go ahead and
Make it a marionette.
yeah, or not so sexual.
I think that is the name of the puppet. Pinocchio's.
Marionette.
Marionette. Isn't it?
Yeah, but I was talking about the other one.
Yeah, the other one is just a hand puppet. He's a marionette.
Mary Antoinette.
Mary Antoinette.
Oh, me?
Oh my god.
Marionette.
Anyway.
Like,
It's like some weird porn, though, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
I wonder if
That's
there probably is
It's weirder than that ET porn Derek brought up the other
why-
day.
we thought the 90s were raunchy.
Did you guys ever see that one?
Fucking
Yeah,
60s were
that
worse.
was fucked up. That was fucked up.
Do we have the footage?
Oh god. Can we play that on Facebook before we get fucking banned?
That's the wrong thing.
That is a crazy porno.
That's an even better
Oh
one.
my god, that is. Oh, okay. Okay. What do you have us watching right now? This is hilarious.
You know what's even worse? I literally just Googled Pinocchio porn. There is a
Don't
lot.
let Audrey see
Is that
that.
really?
Yeah, dude. Look at all
Here's
that.
that ET footage.
Oh god, yeah, that's. I
What
remember
the
that.
fuck is going on right now?
I don't want to watch this.
This is what they
I
talk.
can never get through like the first 5 seconds of this video ever.
Oh,
Here's like
Not
delete that
even
shit.
kidding. Like I can't never ever get through like the first 5
Oh
seconds.
my god.
Or the one where he's like, "Do you like looking at my butt? Isn't it a nice butt?"
No.
It's like that fucking.
I've not
You
seen
never
that.
seen that video? Oh my god, that video is fucking retarded.
Wow. Can you show that?
No, we're gonna get banned off Facebook.
Facebook.
This should.
Jesus. Get off the camera.
Don't look at this. Whatever you do not Google Pinocchio porn.
Or do.
That wasn't on my to-do list.
Oh man.
Why would it have been?
Torrin is the only person that would ever look up Pinocchio porn.
I would have never looked up Pinocchio porn until just now.
Obviously, other people have done it.
Now I'm trying to wonder what other kind of porn is out there that I
I
don't
mean,
know.
apparently other people have done it.
I thought I knew about porn. I thought I knew my porn.
I guess you don't.
Apparently not.
It's a crazy world out there.
Fuck, dude.
People are involved in
weird.
some
Fuck,
interesting
puppet.
shit.
People are fucking weird.
I think a lot of those sorts
Have you
of
ever
things.
come across like one of those crazy anime porn fucking
Crazy anime
videos?
porn?
Yeah, it's like anime porn. It's like they're fucking like this giant monster.
You mean
like this monster
hentai?
Yeah, through whatever.
She forgot her helmet. No.
Don't give a shit.
Oh god. And you're the one with the glasses. Just kidding.
Yeah, right.
You don't know what hentai is.
Ironic.
Really one fucking weekend, okay?
Yeah, it's gross. It's like tentacle Japanese hentai porn.
Yeah, I don't get it.
Yeah, like 8 tentacles in one vagina.
It's-
it's like
it's a
weird.
different- it's a different culture,
weird.
man.
Or the Skyrim ones.
Mhm. Well, that's anime porn. The worst thing is when they try to take that anime porn and then they make it like
A 2D.
a human real life shot
Yeah, the
video.
3D porn.
So-
the 3D porn.
No, yeah, the 3D porn.
What
How
about like
The
Scooby
3D
Doo
videos?
fucking Velma? Or,
Yeah, the
not
stupid
Velma,
cartoon
what's her fucking name?
Daphne.
And like bestiality Scooby Doo porn? now?
Flintstones' wife. What's the redhead from the Flintstones? Wilma.
Wilma.
Yeah.
Wilma.
They like cross over fucking different shows.
Would have
There's
Scooby
some-
fuck Wilma?
Yeah, exactly.
I'd
Like,
rather have Scooby fuck Betty.
Okay.
Cause you know what? I don't think Barney will really care.
I don't think he would either.
Mm.
He'd probably watch. What's going on
Or how
here?
about Barney fucking Betty?
No,
Yeah,
that's
no, not
retarded.
his wife Barney.
They're married.
Not his wife Barney.
Oh, the
Barney.
dinosaur
The
Barney.
dinosaur.
Hey, now you're going somewhere now. See, now we're on a roll here. Because he was a purple dinosaur.
Oh, Barney the dinosaur.
Barney the dinosaur.
So she gets confused and she thinks
She
it's
thinks
Mr. Rubble,
Let
but
me
it's
see
not.
if I Google.
Technically, she doesn't get the name wrong anyway. She'll
I'm
be
gonna
good.
Barney the dinosaur.
Oh God, Barney
Porn.
and Friends.
He was in the news recently because he started some like sex therapy business.
Barney the dinosaur.
Barney the dinosaur.
The
guy
fictitious
that played
character?
the guy that
Oh,
played that
like
role.
the throwback, yeah, because he can't be Barney anymore. There's already been like 3 or 4 other Barneys since he's been Barney. The
Right, but
original
he's like a
Barney.
sex therapist now. Like, I don't
As
know.
long as he's not a child pornography therapist, then we're
Okay,
good.
so I typed in
I've spent a lot of years working around children.
Barney the dinosaur Flintstones porn, and all I'm just getting is regular Flintstones
Is
porn.
that just why is Fred always fucking Barney?
And why is Barney fucking Fred right here?
What's going on?
Jesus Christ.
Jesus, they have like an orgy.
We're not gonna
right
put these
there. Look at
pictures
that
up 'cause you
shit.
guys
don't
Oh my
want
God.
to
You guys feel free to Google this yourself at home.
Don't get a virus though.
Oh, actually, So we don't have a picture of Barney fucking Wilma,
there's
but we have a picture
Dino.
Dino
What's
fucking
Dino fucking one?
Dino
There
the
you
dog
go.
dinosaur. This is almost as good as Brian
Speedy.
fucking Brian the dog from Family Guy fucking what's the wife's name?
Lois.
Lois, yeah.
You know, that probably happens when Peter's at work. I wouldn't be surprised at all. Brian has that.
He was married to Lois at
I
one
gotta-
point.
Yeah, he
So-
was.
Brian?
That's true.
Delete.
Yeah.
Oh.
Oh, but they didn't sleep in the same bed.
No,
together,
they didn't.
though. And Brian got upset about that and went and jerked off in the basement. So
Maybe I didn't get that far. It's fucking Family Guy.
that's
Oh,
what happened.
jeez.
I didn't write it. But it was funny.
I feel like Torrin is scarred for life.
Nah.
Right now. He's
You have to
scarred.
recover from all those
The
images.
Pinocchio porn was kind of funny, but looking at the Flintstones porn, it's
That was-
It's kind of raunchy sometimes.
That's where you draw the
There's a
line.
lot of gay porn
yeah.
there.
'Cause-
There's a lot of gay porn.
Yeah.
Like his face is so red, he's so embarrassed.
Just like his
Like
face.
how flushed he is. You can just see it on camera. Look at this shit.
disgusting.
He matches his shirt very fine.
So
Oh
duck
my
duck
God.
racing happened last night. You know, there's a lot of people thinking that some of the guns were broke. I mean, I used that gun. I didn't think it was so hot. I know it performed better. And then Chase came through, used the gun. Is like, I won the whole fucking thing. Gun works just fine. So I'm like, okay.
User error.
But Honey Badger believed that gun was fucked up. DJ believed the gun was fucked up. I believe the gun was fucked up, but
But Chase won with it.
yeah,
So.
yeah. But I just think Chase is from South Florida. He's good with guns, like anybody else from South Florida.
I'm not from South. I mean, I'm not good with guns. I'm from South Florida.
They were saying he has like this unfair advantage. I was like, what, that he's better than you?
Yeah.
Exactly. But
Like Michael Jordan has an unfair advantage because he's
'Cause
6'6" and has
Because he
ginormous
can,
hands.
because he can
There's a
jump
lot of
from the
competition going on with
3-point
these
line.
duck races.
dude, these duck races are out of control. They're really good. They're really good fun. Yeah, Chase won. He ended up winning for the house. The house always wins.
Congratulations, Chase.
Congratulations, Chase. I lost to this guy named fucking Vince. At first, I thought he was a Hispanic Jim Jones.
Wait, you played?
He
I
did.
didn't
Jim
get-
Jones
I'm
is Spanish.
Still yet to play.
Jim Jones is
this.
Spanish?
Yes.
All right then. He looked like an extra Spanish Jim Jones.
Oh, jeez.
Oh god.
Christ.
Jim Jones killed it with like that one song, right? He was in Dipset. I didn't listen to really any of his mixtapes. Ballin' came out. It was all over. Remember Def Jam Fight for New York? Or Def Jam Vendetta? God damn.
I remember
Yeah.
like Celebrity Deathmatch.
Mhm.
That was a good show. They should bring that back. I want to
I
see
agree.
Rihanna kick the shit out of Taylor Swift, or the other way around.
Holy shit! And
I'd love to see Rihanna kick the shit out of Taylor Swift.
all right, so everybody's on their phone because the Facebook group is awesome. Be in the group, you guys. It's fucking cool. We have a lot of good times over there. We have 1,500 members right now.
Yes.
1,500 members in a goddamn fucking Traveling Drunks Facebook group.
We have a party coming up on Wednesday.
We got a fucking event happening.
Horizon.
Horizon will be playing. It's gonna be fucking lit.
And it will be our 15K party. Or
1,500. 1,500
15K.
1,500 of you guys out there going fucking crazy. And only 50 of you got on the bus and went
1.5K,
crazy.
1.5K.
1.5K. 1,500. It's pretty good. It's a good time. This event's coming up.
At
It's
Horizon
gonna be
coming up, we're gonna be hanging out. We're gonna be listening to some good music, good people,
Dancing,
dancing,
drinking.
drinking.
I'll be raffling off a hoodie, a personalized hoodie actually.
Ooh. But we know how cherished those hoodies are right now. They're fucking sick. They're fucking tight. How many hoodies you got?
A lot.
Guys, get your
I ordered some more.
Oh, yeah. I have some people who kind of want some too, so we're good.
I got mine.
Let's
Mine's
get
in the
some
living room.
hoodies.
It's
Like,
tight.
see, I have mine. I haven't got it embroidered yet, but thank God for my drunk ass being so smart and putting my CR, like a CR on my tag, because if not, I would have lost it.
Yeah, you would have.
I would have lost it. And Josh found it, so thank you, Josh.
I mean, to be fair, I found it on the couch.
Oh.
I didn't look. It's just.
Torn
Just
didn't
happened
look
to be
either,
there.
apparently.
Oh, I didn't see it.
Day.
I think it was like under something.
It wasn't. It was just sitting there on the couch.
Well, I tried.
Oh, my drunk ass didn't see it either. So
Well, guys, I think it's been a fun hour.
Yeah, it
I agree.
has.
I think it's good that
I
we're
kind of want to go Google some more Pinocchio porn.
We are going to. Happy birthday to Renee! Renee, happy birthday! Woo!
happy
Jerry.
birthday.
Hey Jerry, happy birthday!
Happy birthday to both of you guys.
Happy birthday, guys. I know you're celebrating because that's what you do. You celebrate life.
Yes.
Have
Another year. Made it.
Another year, another beer. Cheers.
Cheers to that.
Yeah, dude.
Be
look
there
at that
Wednesday
flyer.
or be
Look at
square.
that flyer.
That's a great flyer. I
Damn.
need a copy of that for the Instagram. Oh, anybody who has any pictures from Gasparilla, New Orleans, or whatever else you did this weekend, send them to me. I need pictures. I need pictures for the Instagram. And me and Brianna are both trying to work on the wall at Social House, so please send me pictures. If you have any Social House pictures, traveling joints pictures, anything, send them to me. I don't care if my phone fucking blows up from how many pictures you get me. I need pictures.
Send her all the nudes.
Send me
I was gonna
nudes.
say dick pics.
Send me traveling junks nudes.
Send us chicks with dicks nudes.
Don't
Oh
do that.
God, please don't do that.
No, don't.
There's no chicks with dicks. There's only guys with tits.
I mean, that's better.
I don't know.
No, it's not. I don't want none of that.
I don't know how
Someone
true
was
that is.
quoted over this weekend as saying a tit is a tit.
Who was it?
I'm not gonna
Name. You
Nope.
got
Tit is
No,
tits.
I'm
Some of them tits have hair on them, man.
a hairy titty.
I want a fucking hair tit in my
It
mouth.
wasn't a hairy titty, but it was.
Hey, what's your name? Me? Harry.
Somebody this
Harry
weekend
titty.
says it. Was it Steven?
No, it wasn't Steven.
Oh God, there's like a million people to guess from. Was it Jim?
No.
Was
Who the fuck
it
is Jim?
was it Gary?
Who the fuck is Gary?
Anyways,
Clint? Clint? Was it Clint?
Okay, bye.
Was it Jack?
Shut up.
it was ruined.